Well, it seems as though we at long last have affirmation that Remy Mama has been going behind Papoose's back with Simple the block chief Gichigati chose to hang Remy and Simple out to dry in that rap fight. And I have never seen Remy look so delicate in my life. It resembles Gichi in a flash, made her female once more, and I swear I could feel her pulse going through the rooftop from the screen. Why he ain't at this well now? We at last know why Papoose was not at that occasion, 'cause obviously he at long last understood that Remy Mama had been venturing out on him while he was around here being an unwavering spouse. Now all of you realize that these deceiving bits of gossip are not shiny new. Right back in June, there were tales circling that Papoose got into a battle with Simple after the rap occasion. Hashtag the resentment card. Evidently Simple was getting excessively comfortable with Remy during the occasion, and Papoose went after him subsequently. As a matter of fact, there was a guest on the Star Report who gave an extremely clear record saying that they saw Papoose hitting Simple and it was similar to a forceful movement. As per the guest, Papoose swung. It's Simple, and the following thing they knew: Simple was on the floor, and it was a ton of uproar. Thus individuals began to run out of the room and Remy went in, and her security came behind her. And afterward they shut the entryway, and they began contending, yet Remy denied the conning charge at the time, saying that it was all untruth. Ali composed on Twitter, "I might want to apologize to everybody that was disheartened this evening since we were unable to get 3 full adjusts from every one of the rivals I attempted. And can you all kindly stop with the simple and pop lies? There's no spot like Trom. Right back at it. See you all in August." You understand what, even with Remy denying the claims, the bamboozling bits of hearsay actually endured. Recollect when Tasha K uncovered Remy Mama for betraying reason months prior, and Remy Mama herself called her out. Well, it just so happens she was likewise perfect, and presently she resembles "I told you so. I told you all this months prior. I told you all that Remy Mama and Papoose are done. I told you all that Papoose put hands on the young man she meddling with it, since that is a young man that is not a developed man. Remy damn close to 45. So what I realized about the issue is that Remy Mama has purportedly been attaching with Simple as he attempts to get his balance in the hip bounce industry, and keeping in mind that Remy and Papoose were attempting to fabricate the organization where Simple additionally works. Remy was laying down with the assistance to the extent that the receipts go. When the tales began making adjusts, there was a photograph that showed Simple and Remy partaking in an exceptionally confidential dinner together. Likewise, was it just me, or were they getting excessively close during their April appearance on Fox 5 News? Then there was the case that Papoose had taken care of Simple, and presently, with Gucci spilling the tea in the rap fight, appears as though we at last have affirmation. Yet Remy actually rejects that there's a going thing on among her and Simple, since she was moved toward by brief encounter with Popularity Radio after the rap fight to get her contemplations on information disclosed, and she said that she was agreeable and cool. Reason Geechee was simply rehashing what's been on the web journals for the last 3 to 4 months. Stand by. Listening to this fight rap, I knew when I got in here, as I didn't been to 1,000 fights, seen the skirmish of turns things under the knees off or something smack like, so I'm utilized to it resembles normal. It's not whenever someone first said my name. Okay, anything that you express, Remy, as far as concerns him, Simple didn't do a lot to close down the hypothesis. A matter of fact, during the rap fight, he said that in the event that you heard a buddy did something to him over a female, and he ain't dead, it's presumably in light of the fact that he's actually got the female now. I couldn't say whether he was likewise affirming that something was truly happening among him and Remy, yet devotees could hardly imagine how Remy could do that to Papoose. I imply that as a decent man, Savannah, we were all deciding in favor of you, obviously, with the bamboozling claims. Aching Adjust supporters couldn't resist the opportunity to glance back at Papoose and Remy's relationship, which has in a real sense been the SCI unit of what dark love ought to resemble. Remy and Papoose initially met back in 2004, subsequent to being presented by a common companion at an industry occasion in New York City, and the association was moment a common companion by the name of DJ Kill. He truly acquainted us with one another. She truly contacted him and let me know she was captivated by He made the association. Moreover, Their security was fashioned through their common love of music and values, and they additionally acknowledged they had similar ethics and values and the ache to prevail in hip jump. Sadly, in 2006, Remy was detained for understand what supposedly the pow pow and furthermore for being in control of an unlawful weapon. An endeavored compulsion notwithstanding, Papoose stayed focused on Remy, and in May 2008, they got hitched via telephone while Remy Mama was in jail. Did you had at least some idea that they truly intended to secure the bunch genuinely? While Remy was in the slammer, yet the arrangement self-destructed on the grounds that Papoose supposedly attempted to sneak in a skeleton key that could be utilized to open binds he was purportedly prohibited from visiting the jail for a long time, prompting an informal service via telephone. You the things individuals accomplish for affection. She was in jail for 6 entire years, and Papoose was there for constant. Lee, and in 2014, when Remy Mama was leased, she and Papoose joined the Affection and Hip Bounce New York cast. The show gave a stage to Remy Mama to construct her music vocation while likewise giving an insight investigate her relationship with Papoose and trust they in a real sense turned into the essences of dark love in Hip Bounce with Papoose in any event, shaking clothing to mirror the message, and he turned into a voice on the show to assist different men keep up with solid associations with their accomplices. 2015 is when Remy Mama and Papoose had an extravagant broadcast wedding function encompassed by companions, family, and hip jump eminence. Remy Mama even portrayed the experience as the greatest day of her life, and it was composed all around her face. I mean, it was a long ways from how they at first traded vows and their fans accepted. It was a merited festival. I need to use the remainder of my existence with you. I love you to death. Music. I believe you're the most lovely individual I, at any point, met. I'm happy you're home, my sovereign, and presently to feel that Remy would undermine a man like that with the assistance. And you know who else was glad to remind Remy how Papoose held her down and remained by her for a very long time when she was in jail. Geechee got it consistently every meeting. And when I let you know that Geechee went hard, I mean he truly went hard and truly profound music. A ton of supporters additionally needed to accept that Remy didn't step aerobics on Pat's sin. See, that would be savage, yet you understand what will be. Obviously, I have likewise been residing for the responses via virtual entertainment and keeping in mind that many individuals can't completely accept that Remy undermined Papoose. Some are saying that we likely ought not be treating the rap fight that in a serious way like this. Individual who composed, I couldn't say whether Remy really undermined Papoose, yet expecting some sort of couth or proficient politeness from fight rappers. Clever placing duping charges in their raps is extremely light in examination. A touch of paranoid fears have additionally been making adjusts, and as this one individual proposed paranoid notion, Remy Mama Papoose and Simple devised this whole storyline to power fight rap into the standard. They had been working intimately with Mona Scott Youthful for a really long time, and obviously educated some things about creating storylines. Sincerely, I don't have the foggiest idea how this will unfurl yet. It realized that I couldn't want anything more than to understand your viewpoints. Do you accept that Remy Mama went behind Pap's back with Simple